All right. Hello, my beautiful, lovely, lovely souls. I am so happy to be back with you for my second reading on the interwebs. This time it is a pick a card. And it's so funny because I wanted to do something a little bit more kind of cool, like let's do some past life stuff or, starseed family or ancestor connecting and spiritual abilities, things like that. And adamantly, again and again, I was instructed to make this an angel reading, so messages from the angels and the archangels. So that's what we're doing. So I have 3 piles right here for you to pick. And this first pile is actually going to be this beautiful labradorite angel. I don't know if you can see that, but there's actually, if you hold it up against the light, it's kind of too dark for you to be able to see, but there's pieces of like this shiny blue green and in amongst this like dark, like there we go, you can see some of the opaqueness right there, but it's so pretty. It's like stained glass. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone, very good for protection. I'm sorry, not protection, for making sure that your energy stays your own, not your energy bleeding into other people. So that is pile 1. And then pile 2, we have this Amazonite, beautiful angel. This is gorgeous. Amazonite sometimes is a little bit darker. This is a bit lighter of a stone, but just as beautiful. That is pile 2. And then pile 3, we have this wonderful angelite angel, light blue. And on the back there, it looks like a little heart. They all do. I love that. And so that is pile number 3. So go ahead and take a couple minutes, whatever you need, just to kind of center yourself, clear your mind, figure out, where your intuition is guiding you. If you're guided to more than one pile, I would say listen to your, inner guidance. Your intuition is never going to steer you wrong. So there may be more than one pile in here for you. If none of the messages resonate, then it's possible that there's just not a reading in here for you today. So I wanted to give you some time to go over them, and I will leave timestamps in the description, and I can't wait to see you at your reading. Alrighty, so for everyone who chose this beautiful labradorite angel, this is going to be your reading. So straight away, you have card 39, which is Archangel Gabriel, and this is the throat chakra. So immediately what I'm picking up is I had sort of a dry throat as I was opening up to this reading. I actually had to get some water, and you can hear my voice is a little bit gravelly. And in the intro, my voice was completely fine. So I'm definitely feeling here that there is something that is unsaid with you. There's some sort of barrier that you need to break within yourself, a level of authenticity that needs to come out. There's also, maybe some relationships that need reconciling, where someone needs to make the first move to either, forgive, someone needs to forgive someone first, or someone needs to kind of make the first move in whatever way that means. But I feel strongly here that Archangel Gabriel is coming in to help you with your throat chakra in order to help you with communication and also expressing yourself. The throat chakra is also about kind of self-expression. The solar plexus deals with your I am presence in the world, but throat chakra is all about communication, not only with other people, but communicating yourself to the world. So I also feel like there's an element of you doing a lot of internal growth, and now it's almost time to, they just showed me kind of like unwrapping a gift. So it's almost like your spirit guides have been helping you internally with all of this work, kind of like with like little elves in Santa's workshop, like working on you, tinkering, with your spirit and your soul and your energy and your resonance. And now it's like you've grown to this next level, and it's almost time to like unwrap the gift that is you, that has gone to this next level, and show it to the world to express yourself authentically. And what they just drew me to is here in my crystal grid. I change these crystals every so often, and I actually had amethyst in my crystal grid before, but they actually guided me to change the center stone to lapis lazuli, which is also a great stone for the third eye, yes, for intuition, but also for communication as well for the throat chakra. So very synchronistic how they had me do that. So yeah, that's just initially some things that I'm getting for you. Definitely a big season of growth is either coming to an end or has ended for you. And now it's time for you to kind of tie up loose ends is the feeling that I'm getting. It's time for you to express yourself, to the world. It's time for you to kind of really come into your own and to show other people that there is also, there's also a level of confidence that needs to be had here. Like there's confidence, there's self conviction happening here. There's definitely, there's an element of coming out of fear here. I don't know if you guys are a group who's easily, influenced by fear, or has fear make, your decisions most of the time, or has you maybe miss out on some opportunities because you fear what will happen or what has happened in the past or what could happen in the future. But there's almost an element here of you needing to also come into this element of self-trust. So all fear is rooted in a lack of trust in yourself. So an affirmation actually that really, really helped me through this period of my growth was telling me like, I trust myself to handle anything that comes my way. I know that I can handle any situation that comes to me, that happens, to me. And giving yourself those words of affirmation actually really, really helps cement and seed that trust within you. So that also will give you a lot of self-confidence, and that will help a lot in your ability to speak firmly and clearly about who you are, what you're doing in this world, what you're here for, your opinions, and not being afraid to kind of tiptoe around other people, but being able to speak your truth, speak it clearly, speak it firmly, stand firm in what you're saying. I'm also hearing boundaries. So you guys may also need to set some boundaries with some family relationships or some friends. There is an element here of you maybe trying to speak your boundaries to other people in your life, but you maybe get told, there may be a bit of gaslighting here, like, them causing you to doubt your own sense of reality or what you view as your truth when you're communicating it to them, or they could get very upset when you communicate those boundaries to them. And to that, I would just say that very clearly, Archangel Gabriel is telling you here that you should not back down, right? So speak your truth and speak your boundaries clearly, with kindness, with love, but do not back down, okay? So that's very, very important. That's a big message that is coming through from Archangel Gabriel. So, okay, I promise that is it. So now let's go ahead and get into, where do you want me to start? Okay. All right, I was actually gonna start with some oracles, but they want me, Archangel Gabriel and the angels want me to start with the tarot. So we will do that. Fantastic. As you can see also, compared to my first reading, this is also daylight outside, kind of dusk, if you will. So there's a little bit of change, right? And in the lighting here. Thank you. Ooh. So you guys got the star. Yeah, you guys are meant to shine. There has been a lot of personal growth happening here. There has been a lot of self-realization that has happened here. There's been a lot of you figuring out who you are, what you want, what you stand for, and now it's time for you to shine and clearly communicate that to the world unapologetically. Yeah, do you see how she's not clothed? So it's almost she's unapologetically just herself. She's bare. She's there for the world to see. And that's what Archangel Gabriel is calling you to do, is to allow yourself to be seen. And you have so much to give. Do you see those? I'm being called to the water that she's pouring out. There's so much that you have inside of you to give. And maybe you will downplay your own knowledge or abilities, or your own your own wisdom, but I'm being shown that you actually have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom to be able to share with the world, and you're being called to do so instead of kind of hanging back in the background and observing, which might be more comfortable. You're being called to actually stand in the spotlight and to really come into your own, and you will be very, very blessed, very rewarded is what I'm hearing. So this is beautiful. I love this energy. This is great. Okay, Archangel Gabriel, what do we have? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords reversed here. So this is very interesting. Usually the Six of Swords is talking about transitioning into calm waters. So what I'm seeing here is maybe there's a little bit of resistance. Maybe there's a little bit of resistance to you being able to come into this new period and to step into this truth that is yours and to speak it out for the world, because you may be afraid of backlash. You may be afraid of other people's opinions. You may be afraid. There's so many things I could say. There's, it's a general reading, so take what resonates. But, there's some sort of general resistance in here from the brain, from the mind of, well, if I do this and if I'm, here for everybody to see, people are going to have opinions. People are going to, say this about me, or I'm not going to do it as well as other people can, or I'm not good enough, or so many things. Self-doubt could creep in as well. But, Archangel Gabriel is, again, he's saying that, no, it's time. You're here to do something big. This is your season to shine. This is your season to be the center of attention, to be the spotlight. People who say, who have opinions, they're behind you for a reason, right? Who talk behind your back, they're behind you for a reason. And so you really, Archangel Gabriel is saying, don't pay any mind to them, because what you have to share, what you have to communicate, who you are, and the amount of people that you will gift with your presence. That is a specific phrase I just heard. Wow. The amount of people you will gift with your presence by being you truly to your core, that is going to far outweigh any sort of people speaking from the peanut gallery, people talking from the cheap seats who are not in the arena, right? And then we also have the Nine of Wands. This is also in reverse. So yeah, this is definitely, Nine of Wands usually is about a lot of blockage, whether that's manifesting in the 3D world or whether that's manifesting in the mind. But it being in reverse, I'm really feeling here with the rest of the reading that you are coming through this quickly. So you have a little bit of resistance here, but it's not to the point where you would, again, you've done so much personal growth. I'm hearing that you've done so much personal growth that even though you have a little bit of resistance in the mind, it's nothing that you haven't come across before. You're way more powerful than this little speed bump that's coming up in front of you, and you're going to be able to blow right past it and head into this spotlight energy. So this is a non-negotiable for you. This is exactly where you're headed. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt who you are, what you have to offer the world, where you're going, because it's absolutely going to come into fruition. You just need to trust yourself. Okay, that's the biggest thing that I'm hearing. And then we also have, look at this, we have the Six of Wands. Okay, now it was in reverse, but I'm going to upright the energy for you. Now, it being in reverse doesn't mean at all that this is something that's not going to happen. It could just mean that the resistance is big enough to where, your manifestation is a little bit bumpy. There's a longer journey to get to it. But again, that personal growth piece that I heard at the very beginning and that I keep hearing reiterated by Archangel Gabriel is showing me that this is not anything new for you. You've done way harder things than this. You're definitely a survivor. You've overcome so much in your life, and being able to get over a little bit of this fear, insecurity, this self-doubt that's happening here that I see is definitely something that you will be able to do with ease, is what I'm hearing. Ease, ease, ease. And then you will be able to head into the Six of Wands energy, which is just gorgeous. And you definitely deserve that. It is well deserved. So let's pull maybe one. Ooh, no, I'm not going to take that one. Let's pull one more tarot. Da, 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 da. I am a bit quirky, so don't pay any mind to me. That's just my style. So I hope you guys are here for that, because you're going to hear some accents, some singing bits. It's going to happen. Okay. It is what it is. That is who I am. So I'm not going to edit myself, just as you should not edit yourself. Okay. So we also have the Magician that popped out. What did I say? This is a time for you to shine. Yes, my dear, this is a time for you to show yourself to the world. You are a huge manifester. There are big things happening for you, big things coming into your life, whether that is new relationships, whether that is financial abundance. Take that how it resonates and where you're at in your journey on your life path. But Archangel Gabriel is assuring you success here, and he is showing you that once you step into your own and you really commit to this star energy, to being yourself, unshakably you, no one can shake your tree. Your roots to your tree are so deep that no one can say anything, or no amount of self-doubt or self-sabotage can get in the way. Once you fully embody who you truly are, after you've done all of this personal growth that he's showing me here, this is the energy that you're going to come into. This is an energy of mastery. This is an energy of being able to be an authority figure over your own life, and to be able to actually also help other people is what I'm hearing. So I don't know if you guys are big into volunteer work, or if you want to be able to start some groups, locally in your community, or be a leader in some way. But you are definitely someone who, once you stand in your own, you're going to be a leader of some sort. And helping other people is what I'm hearing. So that is beautiful. You guys you guys are beautiful souls. You're going to be big helpers in helping to seed high frequency energy into this earth as we head into this new season of fifth dimensional thinking and ways of being. And then at the back, we have 3 of Wands. Yeah. Mastery. What did I say? You guys are an authority figure. That's where he's leading you. Once you step into this Magician energy, it's almost like, do you see how he's standing with authority and he's looking over this water? He's very much, he's looking, at what he's created here over the sea. And there's a lot of possibility that I'm being shown here that is waiting for you. So the possibilities are endless is what Archangel Gabriel is saying. The possibilities are endless as long as you, focus on being yourself, and not focusing on what other people have to say about you, and not focusing on your own self-criticism, okay? That is the biggest thing that I'm hearing for you guys right now, Pile 1, alrighty? So let's head off into some oracles here. Archangel Gabriel, what would you like the collective of Pile 1 to know, please? Archangel Gabriel, what would you like the collective of Pile 1 to know, please? What would you like the collective of Pile 1 to know, please? Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel. Yeah, you guys could have in the past also been very unsure of yourself, which is not, unusual. We all have that period of our growth where we aren't really sure of who we are. We aren't really sure of where we're going. Thank you. And he's just showing me that you guys are coming out of that, if not at the very tail end, and you don't have to worry about being stuck in that energy anymore. It's not a part of you anymore. We all resonate at a certain frequency and energy, and that attracts people to us and life experiences to us at that same resonance. So when you think in fear, you attract things to be fearful of. When you think in lack, you attract things that are lackful, in relationships and finances, whatever it may be. So you have grown to the point where you're now in a different frequency. So it's literally impossible for you to be able to attract the things you once did, because your energy is no longer there. Don't mind that. That's just my very loud air conditioner. So I'll project a little bit more, me being the theater nerd that I was in high school. Fear not. You will not lose one bit of this message. I promise you, my dears. Oh, wow. This is way too much. Okay. All right. I'm being told take the top. So we will take the top and then go in for the rest. All right. Sometimes they have me take them all. So, whatever it is, I don't Either way, it's good. So we have 33, building your world, creation, expansion, networking. Yeah, so this could be abundance in the 3D realm. This could be financial abundance for you guys. You may be wanting to start your own business, whether that's online. I'm hearing fashion for some of you. I'm also hearing digital marketing for others. And I'm hearing e-commerce for some, so maybe you want to start an Etsy shop or something of that nature. But there's definitely a lot happening here where you're going to be networking, you're going to be engaging with other people. And yeah, and do you see how centered she is? She has her arms crossed over, and there's this pillar of light going through her body. And that is her being very centered, being very grounded. And this is you. You're going to be rooted into this new paradigm of who you've created yourself to be, this new energy that you're shifting into, that you have shifted into. It's a completely different energy system. It's a completely different way of thinking. And when you shift into a new paradigm, you're able to, how do I describe this? When you shift into a new paradigm, you shift into different timelines. So like I said before, your energy attracts what it is that you're putting out to the universe. So whatever you put out to the universe doesn't see any, there's no duality, right? In the upper realms, there's no good or bad, there's no positive or negative. So whatever you're putting out to the universe automatically, it says, wow, I love this person so much, or, and it has so much love for all of us. And so it just gives us back what we project into the world, not understanding good or bad, because that really doesn't exist when we get higher up beyond this 3D plane. So I'm showing here that with this new paradigm you're coming into, there's no room for the old you. There's no room for this fear, for this doubt of, well, what if this doesn't happen? What if I can't do this? What if, other people, tell me that I can't do this? And what if I listen to them? No, you've done so much work and you're in a new paradigm. So you've attracted completely different timelines to yourself, completely different experiences, completely different relationships, different people to you. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's so much work that you've done on yourselves, Pile One, that there's no reason, there's no room to worry here, because you literally have done the work. And it's just a matter now of being able to step out on stage, is what I just heard. Step out on stage and show yourself, right? To step into that spotlight, to step into the center of attention. And for some of you, it may not be firsthand nature, to be able to be, you may be someone who's more comfortable standing in the background and observing, but, Archangel Gabriel's calling you to step outside of your comfort zone, because you will be so richly blessed here and here that I'm seeing with the Six of Wands, the Magician, and the Star, when you do express yourself in your authenticity as you truly are, laid bare to the world. And there's always haters with anything. If you want to be liked by everyone, who was it who said it? Steve Jobs said, sell ice cream to the world, right? So it's impossible to please everybody, right? And you guys may have dealt with people pleasing in the past, and that's completely fine. We all go through stages of our journey where that may have been a part of us, but you're at a point in time where you've transcended all of that old energy, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful, the amount of work that you've done. Yeah, pat yourselves on the back. That's tough work what you've had to go through. Okay. So we have 23, shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, and vision quest. Okay, beautiful. So we have this moon energy here that the Archangel Gabriel is calling me to. So definitely some feminine, divine feminine energy coming in to work with you. So I don't know if you're well versed in divine feminine goddesses, but I'm definitely hearing that you should be working with at least one of them during this time to be able to ground yourself in more confidence. I personally work with the goddess Isis. She is an Egyptian divine feminine goddess, but you can really take your pick. Kuan Yin is a beautiful one, embodying self-compassion and love. But there's many, many, many goddesses, and definitely some of them could help you with this stepping out into your own of individuality, of your truth, of speaking out who you are to the world. So that's definitely something that I'm being shown as well. So that is Yeah. This is your purpose too. That's the other thing I'm being told as well. So this is definitely something, it's divinely guided. This transformation is divinely guided, and where you will be led to be able to speak your truth and to shine is going to be divinely guided. So all I'm being, so what I'm being told here is that you just need to accept the invitation. You just need to accept that invitation that the universe is giving you, because once you do, you're going to be in a position of leadership, a position of authority. You're going to be helping other people, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful blossoming of this new you, and you being able to help other people and receive a lot of abundance in return. Okay, I think that's all for that right now. Now, we have number 12 as well, touching earth, planting something new. Yes, what did I just say? And do you see the angel wings? Yes, the angels are divinely orchestrating this, divinely guiding this transition for you. You're going to be planting something new in your life, okay? This blessing that you're coming out of the other side of this tunnel to, and you're coming now from a dark tunnel into the light, you know, after a lot of shadow work, after a lot of personal growth, a lot of personal soul evolution, and that is something that you have done well, but now it's time for you to receive, right? It's time for you to actually get something in return for once, instead of always maybe being the giver. Maybe that's always been something that you've, dealt with, is being, too much of the person who gives, but it's never a two-way street with other people. People don't necessarily give you back what it is that you, expend to other people, which has been imbalanced for a lot of years, maybe in your life, is what I'm hearing. So this is a chance for you to finally receive and to come into that abundant state. And my throat is still bothering me, you guys. I don't know what it is with your pile. I was fine in the intro, but I'm going to take some water real quick. Da, 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 da. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Let's head on over to some more oracles. Am I taking those? No. Okay. No. I usually like my cards to be very straight and aligned, but it's just not happening for this reading, so I'm just going to flow with it. It's fine. It is all good. Oh, and we didn't take a look at the back of the deck energy. That's right. So 43, sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. Yes. Okay. So for some of you, this may be about breaking chains, ancestral karmic loops. So in the past, maybe there have been ancestors that have been oppressed from speaking their truth, oppressed from being able to express who they are in their, in their wholeness. And maybe there's been some backlash, whether that's from, society and stigma, or, roles in the family, right? A lot of stereotypes happening. Maybe it'll be different for everybody, but this is a chance for you to be able again to claim this sacred purpose that you're coming into once you fully accept yourself for who you are and show that to the world. And this is something that you're going to be able to claim as your sacred purpose, and that's going to be a lot of abundance, a lot of blessing happening here, a lot of blessing. Beautiful. Alrighty, Archangel Gabriel, please, other messages for pile 1. Archangel Gabriel, other messages. That was a close one. Other messages for pile 1, please. Ooh, alrighty, that one definitely wanted to come out. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, we have number 8, the liminal. I have no idea what that says. The liminal dance, we'll just say delicacy, fragility, and transience. And I believe this is Stonehenge, I want to say. So you're a very old soul is what this tells me. You are very deeply connected to the earth, to nature, to Mother Gaia. And Mother Gaia might be a goddess that you would want to research more into for coming into your own. Yeah, she's one that I work with as well. She's beautiful energy. I love Gaia. She's helped me a lot in my healing journey. But yeah, you're a very old soul. You're ancient, right? You have done this before. This is like small potatoes for you is what I'm hearing. This is small potato. What a saying, man. I sound like my grandma. Yeah, this really though, this is nothing for you. this little bit of resistance that you may be feeling right now inside of like, oh, tensed up, like, this is the energy I'm feeling, is kind of like, but excited as well, right? You're like, yeah, you know, it's like a little kid who doesn't know whether to cry or to laugh. That's what I'm feeling right now. You're like so excited, but kind of scared at the same time. And it's okay. Whenever we start something new, or whenever we're stepping out and showing ourselves, or being a little bit vulnerable, it's okay to feel a little bit nervous, right? That's totally natural. That's totally normal. And you're going to be able to just flow right through it, is what I'm hearing. Flow right through it with like water. Yeah, like water, exactly. You being the magician, you are an adept manifester. You're definitely a spirit who in past lifetimes has been in a position of authority. And so that's wanting to manifest in this lifetime as well. And this one wanted to come through too. What do we have? Yeah, mountain goddess, high vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind. Exactly. What are you telling yourself, pile one? How are you speaking to yourself? Do you talk to yourself like you're your own best friend, or do you talk to yourself, very rudely, or, with a lack of self-love? This is a calling, to be able to only speak kind words to yourself, only speak love, affirmations of love to yourself, only speaking beautiful thoughts of positivity to yourself, because those thoughts ultimately create your belief systems, pile one, okay? So all belief systems are just thought patterns that we think again and again, right? And this may also be how you're breaking karmic chains. Maybe in the past, your family has always had one sort of belief about, we've always been poor and we always will be poor because of X, Y, and Z, or, that the women in our family have always been oppressed, and so they'll continue to be oppressed because of whatever our background or situation is. And this is a chance for you to break those karmic loops in your family lineage, in your family tree, and to be able to create new belief systems. And that all starts with you and what you tell yourself every single day. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty. So I am actually going to end your reading with my Buddha deck. I love this deck so much. This is Wisdom from Ascended Master Buddha, whom I love so, so, so much. And I work with him a lot, actually. I love working with all of the Ascended Masters. I like working with Yeshua as well, also known as Jesus. But, Buddha I've always had a really, really intimate connection with him in the best way. He's helped me through so much. We also didn't get the bottom of the deck energy here. I'm sorry, y'all. Your girl is slacking here, apparently. So we have at the back of the deck, 24, Light Dancer, Illumination, the Radiant Self, and Shining Soul. Yeah, again, what did I say? Star energy. This is star energy for sure. This is you. Look at her, holding the stars literally in her hands. You are able to manipulate energy in the best way, to manifest whatever you want, right? With the magician energy here, you're able to manipulate energy, to craft it, is what I'm hearing. You craft energy. Wow. Who are you? Wowza. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. You craft energy. You craft beauty. Yeah, that needs to be shown to the world. Our world needs more of that. Our world needs more beauty, more love, more positivity. Our world needs you, pile one. Stand in your truth, because what you're able to offer other people is like water to the soul. Yeah, that's what I just heard. Okay, great. Whew. All right, now we have 13, impermanence. Thanks to impermanence, everything is possible. And I do not like mispronouncing names, so that is the name right there. If you want to go look him up, okay? He is a beautiful soul. However, I watched a documentary on him a few months ago, and he's done so much good for this world. It says, when you can accept the impermanence of life, that everything is subject to change, and that everyone will experience the ever-changing nature of life, you allow your faith to be renewed, hope to blossom, and every moment becomes precious. Yeah. So you're really being called here, pile one, to just flow This is what I get from this message, is to flow. Yeah, Archangel Gabriel is really wanting you to imagine the possibility of what could be possible for your life, to allow that to blossom, hope to blossom, faith to be renewed. Like it says right here, that's what he's calling you towards. There's all, change is the only constant, yes, but you've done so much growth, so much change inside of yourself. It's time for you to go into a different paradigm of change. It's time for you to go into a change of just watching the blessings come in. A dump truck of blessings backing up into you. It's like beep, beep, beep is what I'm seeing, is like this big dump truck of blessings. Oh man, what a visual. That's funny. Yeah, and then on the back of the deck, we have 14, awareness. Awareness is like the sun. When it shines on things, they are transformed. Ooh, this is the same person. So you would really do well to look him up. He may be wanting to work with you. I don't think he's ascended. He's an ascended master quite yet, but he is a beautiful humanitarian. And he's done a lot of great work in this world. You may want to watch his documentary. I think it's on YouTube. But so this one says, awareness is the amazing knowingness that comes from the intelligence of the mind, the opening of the heart, and the different sensations within the body. These three major dimensions are simultaneously aware of the different layers of truth, and when in balance, can create greater contentment and well-being in the body, in the mind, and in the spirit. Wow, that's a lot to take in. Yeah, so basically this is talking about the three dimensions, body, mind, and spirit, body, mind, and soul. So you're actually being called, right? Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, okay. So you're being called to step into alignment. And what that means is you create your thoughts. So being able to watch your thought life, number one, but also taking a look at your daily habits, your daily actions, and making sure that those actions are aligned with this new paradigm, right? So not slipping back into old ways of thinking, old habits, old ways of being, but actually being able to create this new you. And you do that, you step onto that new timeline by actually watching your thought life, affirming what it is that you want, focusing on only what it is that you want, because what you focus on grows, remember that, okay? But also being able to, it's almost like this game of like, what would abundant me do? You know what I mean? So when you're stepping onto this abundant, blessed timeline, you ask yourself, what would I do? The me who has all of these blessings, all of this abundance, all of this success, this recognition, what would that version of me do right now? How would that version of me make this decision? How would that version of me create a morning routine? How would that version of me, spend my free time? And asking yourself that simple question, becoming aware of that is going to be key to be able to help you actually hop on to that new paradigm, is what I'm hearing, okay? All right, Pile One, this has been a beautiful session with you. I love your energy. You are such kind, beautiful people doing such big things for this world. We need more people like you. So thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy and to be able to spend this time communing with you. It's been wonderful. And I will see you next time. All right, I love you so much. Alrighty, hello, my lovely, beautiful souls, to everyone who chose the Amazonite Angel, my pile twos. This is going to be your message you're reading here. And you received card number 48. So this is actually the Angel of Balance. And, first off, you didn't receive an archangel, but I do feel also strongly that Archangel Raphael, who is, he takes ownership over the heart chakra. So he is definitely also wanting to come in and work with you. But this Angel of Balance for sure, to me, says a lot of things. Number one, I'm really guided to the pyramids here in the background. And then do you see how she's holding this water here? So I hear alchemist. So you guys are very adept, you have a mastery when it comes to being able to harness your emotions. You may be a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more emotional. I think you definitely have had past lives in Egypt and other ancient civilizations. So you are for sure an ancient soul. You are an old soul. And you may be very empathic. You're very empathic, but you may be a little bit more sensitive, and that's okay. But with that, I do feel that there is a calling. And do you see the moon energy here in the background? That's divine feminine energy as well. But I'm definitely feeling here with the angel of balance that you need to focus a little bit more on some self-care, on taking it a little bit more slow. Yeah, and with the feminine energy coming in here, that for sure is coming through. You guys could be very much an energy of, yeah. So I'm hearing like very much go, go, go. So yeah, for sure. You never really take time for yourselves, right? And if you do, there's always kind of this nagging feeling in the back of your mind of like, well, I could be working. Well, I could be doing this instead of just, you almost see yourself as when you sit idle or when you're relaxing, just fully being in a relaxed space and state of mind. It's almost like your mind is going continuously. So it's like you're relaxing physically, but it's almost like you're not getting that rest, that rejuvenation that you actually need. So something straight out of the gate, right out of the gate, just like in a horse race. I don't know why that phrase just came to me, but they're telling me that right off the bat here, what you're going to want to do is maybe take some time to actually time block into your calendar time for relaxation, doing some things that will allow you to relax, whether you like, taking time out to do some yoga, whether you want to do a movie night with yourself or with some friends or with a loved one, or your significant other, whatever that looks like to you, time for relaxation, for total rejuvenation. They're saying it really needs to be booked into your schedule. And that, I'm thinking, is going to allow you to be able to decompress a little bit more, is what I'm hearing from the archangels in the angelic realm. So that for sure is a big message coming through. Time block relaxation time into your schedule. That will be a game changer. I guarantee it. Yeah, you guys need to take some time to really help center yourself as well. So because you do tend to be a little bit more in the emotional realm, I'm hearing that really taking time to meditate, to center yourself, to quiet your mind away from that overthinking, from that hustling, from the on-the-go energy, really taking time to balance that out and finding some solace maybe inside of your own energy instead of always pushing. Yeah, so you have a tendency to be so pushing of yourself. You may be very self-critical. You have high expectations of yourself and of those around you, but it's almost like you're pushing your energy away. You don't like to maybe be by yourself or be sitting idle. You see that as maybe not a good use of your time, but I'm here to tell you it definitely is a wonderful use of your time, because if you do not have that that offset to this action, divine masculine energy that I'm feeling, you're going to run yourself into a burnout, right? And that's how that happens. So in order to prevent that, and it also, when you take a little bit of time out to completely rejuvenate, when you go back to your work, it's like you have a fresh set of eyes, is what I'm hearing. You have a brand new perspective on the situation, and you're a lot more effective and efficient in the work that you're going back to, and in the progress that you want to make in these areas. Some of you may be business owners, and so that could be where a lot of this energy is coming from, or you're maybe in charge of a family unit, whether that's you taking care of siblings, or whether you have small children, or you take care of parents, elderly parents, or disabled parents. Whatever the case is, it's going to resonate differently for everybody. Take what resonates. It is a general reading, but there is an element here of you needing to take on others' energy in order to keep things flowing for the whole, right? And so you need to, yes, you're a beautiful soul for doing that, number one, because not a lot of people would really step up and take responsibility. I think the way that your energy is being presented to me as. So you're beautiful souls for taking that initiative, for being able to do that for those around you. But at the same time, it's almost like there's this controlling energy that I'm feeling. It's almost like this energy of, I need to hang on to this. I need to control everything so that I feel okay in the world. And it's almost like this energy of just like, no, honey, just kind of relax, release, kind of flow like the water here in this glass vial. That's what you're being called to. And there's this blue, serene energy that I'm feeling on her wings and on her dress. And that's kind of the energy that they're telling me you need to shift into. Time blocking time for yourself, for total rejuvenation, into your weekly calendar. And being able to flow, release a little bit more control, let go a little bit more. And easier said than done. I'm not here to preach. I know firsthand how difficult, some of this stuff that I'm saying is. Definitely believe me when I say that. But it is in your best interest, and for your mental health and your physical health is what I'm hearing. If you do heed that, pile 1, okay? I'm sorry, pile 2. You may have messages in pile 1. So definitely, maybe check that out. Maybe that's why that came out and they had me say that. So we're actually going to start out with some tarot here. I'm actually going to just clear this energy from the past reading. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Okay, Archangels, Angelic Realm, what messages do you have for my pile 2, please? Archangels and Angelic Realm, what messages? Thank you. Ha, yeah. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you guys are an authority figure for a family unit, for your friend group. You're definitely the go-getter. You're the one who's like, charge, let me at him. I'm here to lead the way. I'm gonna guide us to victory. Like, that is your energy that I'm feeling. You guys are super, yeah, go-getters, 100%. Very much like, give me the reins, like I'll get us there type of a thing. So you're very much a planner. You're an organizer. You're someone who dives deep head first into situations, plunges into them. But yeah, and there's definitely, you're very good at what you do with this crown that I'm seeing here in the Ace of Swords. This is saying you're definitely good at what you do, and you have a very authoritative energy. But again, there needs to be a little bit of balance happening here, a little bit more softness that enters into your mental body. Yeah, and something that I'll tell myself, because we have a spiritual body, an emotional body, a mental body, and a physical body, right? So something that I will tell myself when I'm looking to create new thought patterns for myself is I will say, I direct my mental body to soften. And that will allow that energy, because it's an actual energy field that is surrounding your physical avatar. And when you direct that energy, that mental energy around your physical avatar to soften, that will allow those new programs that you're trying, those new changes that you're trying to implement in your life, to seed that much quicker into your heart, into your life, into your daily activity. Oh, and this one, yeah, okay. Are there any others that, no, I think that was the only one. Okay, so yeah. The Archangels and the Angels, they wanted to show this as well. So 4 of Pentacles. So this shows that, yeah, you hold on very tight to things. You're very, very much like, this is mine and I want to hold on to it. I want to control. I know what's best. And in a lot of situations, you really do know what's best. Again, you guys are very giving souls. You're very beautiful in that way, that you are very giving to those around you and you want what's best for them, right? Yeah. But again, there's a lot of fixed energy here that I'm feeling, a lot of fixed energy, a lot of holding on to what I know to be true, what I know is right, what I know works, because this is how it's always been. And this is what has worked in the past. But you're being called into maybe a different kind of thinking moving forward, a different kind of energy. And and my voice is a little bit softer in this reading compared to the last reading, I'm noticing. So yeah, this is that I feel like they're having me embody this soft, free-flowing energy that they want you to adopt. And that's not saying that when you surrender, when you let go, it's like, okay, everything goes to crap. You know what I mean? Like, I understand how you feel in that you're like, well, if I don't take control of this, if I don't take charge here, no one else is going to. Who's going to, you know, do the dishes if I don't? Who's going to help the kids with their homework? Who's going to take care of my grandparents if I don't do this, right? And yes, that's true. But again, you need to take time for yourself. You need to allow yourself to have some quiet time doing things that you love. And maybe you view that as being a little bit, maybe you view that as being a little bit selfish because you've always been very giving to those around you. You always do what needs to be done, pile 2. Yeah. But oh my gosh, I got the biggest chills. Yeah, you guys always do what needs to be done because you know it's right. And it's this feeling of duty, that you feel for your loved ones. And that's beautiful to have. But at the same time, you have a duty to yourself. And this is how you show yourself self-love, is being able to take time to decompress and to be with your own energy for a little bit and not have to take care of other people, but doing due diligence and taking care of you is what I'm hearing. Doing due diligence by taking care of you, okay? That is a necessity here, okay, pile 2? Alrighty, angelic realm, what messages do you have for my pile 2s, please and thank you? Oop, no, almost. They were like, nope, not that one. Okay, that's fine. Archangels, what messages in angelic realm, what messages do you have for my pile 2? Let's see. I'm getting a lot that are almost barely coming out, but it's like, yeah, it's almost like the cards are not as free-flowing this pile as well. Yeah, you guys could have trouble. Oh, as soon as I said, yeah, okay. Yeah. See, 8 of Swords. You feel trapped in this feeling of duty to other people. You do it because you have to, but you don't necessarily want to, and maybe you feel guilty sometimes for feeling that way. And I'm here to tell you, pile 2, you absolutely do not have to feel guilty for feeling overwhelmed, for feeling trapped, because again, I don't know many people who would be in the position that you are and take it on with such grace, is what I'm hearing. You take on what you do and you carry it out with such grace, right? And it's difficult at times, it's overwhelming at times, and maybe you feel like you can't do it, or it's too much, right? Or there's no way out. So you definitely feel trapped in this situation for sure. But I'm hearing also that when you take time to just focus on your own mental health, on your own, pleasure, doing it as what it is that you love to do without taking anyone else into consideration, that's going to be a beautiful time of you unfolding into this new version of yourself. And I'm being shown, a beautiful flower, just kind of the petals opening up and just being this beautiful creation and shining. And yeah, it's beautiful energy that I'm seeing. So this is definitely something that the angels want for you, and they want to help you. The angelic realm is stepping forth to show you what's possible, where they want you to go, and they're here to tell you, hey, call on us. We're going to be a support. If you ever need the load lightened and you ever feel like I feel too stuck, I feel too trapped, this is too much for me, call on the angelic realm to help lighten the load, and they will. Energetically, they will help to release those blockages for you, and you will feel a lot lighter. You will feel so much better when you do that, but you need to call in that support, okay? You're like, have you guys ever read the book Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand? It's like I haven't read it. It's like a super big book. And she says a lot of things in there that I don't understand, a lot of big words in there. But what they're showing me is the central character of the book is this character called Atlas. And he is this very muscular man. And he carries the world on his shoulders, right? And he feels this responsibility, this duty to be able to do so. And it's all about him shrugging his shoulders and releasing that weight of the world off of him. And that's what I'm showing that you need to do for yourself, okay? That's the ultimate act of self-love that you can do for you, is being able to release the weight of the world. Because when it comes down to it, you can't control other people. You will want good things for other people, but they are responsible for themselves. okay? There may be a little bit of codependent energy happening here is maybe what I'm tapping into, but you need to allow them to take responsibility for their own actions, right? To be able to come to you when they're feeling upset. Maybe you take the temperature in your household or in your friend group or your family dynamic, and you're always kind of taking the temperature and seeing how other people feel, and kind of, you see it as being proactive, but in reality, it's really just not allowing them, the other people in your life, to take responsibility for their own feelings and communicating what they're feeling to you, right? You don't need to take that on, pile 2, okay? I'm also showing here the 6 of Pentacles. And this came out in reverse. So here it's almost, again, yeah, it's almost like you feel a little bit of resentment to helping those around you in your life right now, which is totally fine, pile 2. Do not feel shame for this. Do not feel guilt. I actually have a disabled mother, and I was taking care of her for a little bit and just doing things for her, like the grocery shopping and general tasks day to day. But I almost, I went through a period of my journey where I did feel a lot of resentment towards her when I was in college and, high school and college, and I wasn't able to do really kind of the normal things, I guess, that other people my age were doing, because I felt like I had this responsibility at home, I would come home on my college breaks and I would get food, for my mom for 3 months at a time, and water, because she could only drink a specific type of water with her health condition. I would get her gallons and gallons and gallons of a specific type of water to last her 3 months, while I was off at college, which was, 8 hours away from where we were at the time. So, I feel, I understand you, pile 2. I've been where you've been. So just know that when I tell you, do not feel shameful for yourself for feeling resentment. Do not feel guilt. Trust me when I say that you are allowed to feel those feelings. And when you accept those feelings, when you allow yourself to feel them, that's when the angelic realm can help you actually heal those and release those wounds so that you can heal into the next stage of your soul's growth, okay? That is a very, very important message that is coming through, all right? And then also there was another one that just flipped backward that I actually want to capture for us. Yeah, okay. That was the one. So we also have the 8 of Pentacles here. Yeah, very interesting. So this is all about building something new, building something of worth. And it's like, yeah, this is you building you, right? This is you building your own kind of sanctuary for yourself, whether that's a mental sanctuary, whether that's your car, that you can just take time in your car every day to decompress a little bit, or whether that's a little corner of the room that's just yours that no one else can go into, but it's yours for reading, it's yours for journaling, it's yours for meditating, it's yours for painting, for singing, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Yoga, the list is endless. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, but you're being called to really take some space and create some space just for yourself, because that's actually going to help to build this beautiful 8 of Pentacles energy. And this is emotionally and spiritually and mentally what you're going to be feeling when you do allow that time for yourself, okay? All right, pile 2. And then at the back of the deck, we also have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you guys are go-getters. You guys are all about helping. You are all about being able to show up for those around you. And you're very reliable. You guys are very reliable souls. You're amazing, pile 2. You truly are amazing. And I just want to, if you don't hear this enough, let me take the time out to thank you for what you do, for who you are, for what you accomplish for your loved ones every single day, for what you do for the people around you. It does not go unnoticed. I'm seeing it here. The angelic realm is applauding you. The angelic realm stands behind you. The angelic realm sees what you do, the sacrifices that you have to make day in and day out to be able to provide this for the people around you, right? So they're with you. And again, call on them for support. Thank you. Call on them for support. Call on them to lighten your load, because they certainly want to be able to help you through this period, this stage, this season of your life. All right. Now we also have 46, healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. Yes. And here it says give, but intuitively, what the angelic realm is telling me here is you need to be able to receive healing, right? And so be able to call on them again. And this is, I feel the angelic realm, and they are beaming down this healing energy directly into your soul to be able to help you recuperate and recover kind of what you feel you've lost. Maybe you've lost this spark for life, this joy for life. You feel like you're in survival mode, you know, you can't rest, you can't stop, because once you do, everything's going to fall apart. They're saying that no, when you actually do take some intentional time to stop, you will realize that once you release a little bit of that control, the world keeps spinning. Everything stays, you know, above ground. Nothing is going to collapse, is what I'm seeing. There's nothing collapsing, you know, but you have to be able to trust that, okay? So it's about releasing in small bits, releasing that control to be able to see that, wow, you know, I actually can allow them to take a little bit more initiative for themselves, responsibility for themselves, and I can allow them to do some things for themselves, and I can take some of my energy back and put that back into me. You know what I mean? So that is definitely what I'm hearing. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm so glad that this message is coming through, because I am feeling that there are some of you out there need to hear this message. This may be, you know, validating a lot of things for you that you may have been feeling, but you may feel guilty about feeling. And this is validation for you. And I'm so glad that the angelic realm is coming through with this message today, because some of you desperately, desperately need to hear that. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Angelic realm. I get so hot whenever I channel. Oh my gosh, I am sweating bullets over here, but my AC is so loud. I don't want to pop it on, because you can hear it very clearly whenever I do. So angelic realm, what messages do you have for my beautiful, beautiful souls, my beautiful pile twos, please? What messages do you have? Da, 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 da. Yeah, again, the cards are not as forthcoming with your pile. Bless your hearts, pile two. I know it's tough. It's so tough to release that fixed energy, to release that level of control. But let me tell you, it's going to be so rewarding once you do, okay? It will be the biggest. Yeah, let's maybe kind of, yeah, let's release some of this energy a little bit with this selenite. Okay, thank you. All right, Archangel. Yeah, okay, great. Yep. Okay, so yeah, we have 31. We have hostilities, conflict, and unrest that came in reverse. Typically with oracles, I don't read reversals, hardly ever. This came out. I'm usually not stumped, pile two, but this is stumping me. This energy is stumping me a little bit. Maybe, yeah, okay. They want me to pull one more, I think. It's not the complete story. Yeah, it wasn't the complete story. That's why. Okay. Yeah, and then also coming out is number 23, shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, and vision quest. Yeah, okay. 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 So this hostilities being in reverse here. Okay, so first off, what they're showing me here is this moon energy. So again, moon, divine feminine energy, certainly wanting to come through and help to soften some of that divine masculine energy, that action orientated, that go hustle energy is definitely coming through to soften for you. But this being in reverse, along with the shamanic journey, attunement is, oh, and again, we have a full moon. We have double full moons here, pile two. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you are for sure needing to tap into this feminine energy. But with this conflict and hostilities and unrest being in reverse, you are able to overcome this energy easily, is what I'm feeling, when you allow yourself to receive, okay? When you allow yourself to receive, when you allow yourself to let go of a little bit of this fixed energy, okay? With this feel, I'm not gonna put all of them up here, but this Eight of Swords, this feeling of stuck energy, when you allow this Eight of Pentacles energy to really come through, to take time for yourself, to build yourself up, then you're gonna be able to come into real attunement, real vibrational alignment with who you really are, and you can release a lot of this feeling of unrest. And not so much the hostilities, the conflict was really what was throwing me, but I feel this is more internally. This is more of an unrest within your soul that you feel. And I really do feel like when you do allow yourself to receive healing, rejuvenation, alignment with your soul really comes forward, and you let go of more of that 3D ego self, and you allow your soul to really blossom and bloom. That image earlier that I was getting of the flower blooming, that's your soul wanting to come through, which is more of that feminine energy, that soul that just wants to really flow with life, to kind of take time to rest, take time to play, take time to trust, right? Trusting is so key here, okay? That is big, big, big. And then back of the deck energy. Oh yeah, pile 1 got this too, but it wasn't back of the deck. So we have number 12. We have touching earth, planting something new. Yeah, this is the angelic realm wanting again to give you this healing. Lots of energy being given to you. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, I didn't even, wow. Yeah, so do you see how the light beam here, it's almost like it's coming into the earth here. This is them really coming through to want to seed this light into you, this healing energy into you, okay? This is for sure some strong energy from the Archangel realm. Call on Archangel Raphael as well. Yeah, heart center healing is needed here too. Heart center healing, heart chakra healing, being able to open up that heart blockage. Ask the angelic realm to open up any blockages in your heart. That will be a powerful, powerful intention that you give out to them, because they will, girl, honey, man, whoever is watching this, whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter. Honey, they are gonna answer in spades, okay, is what I'm hearing. So just allow yourself to be supported, allow yourself to be held, okay, spiritually, emotionally, by the angels. The angels want to help you rest. The angels want to help you heal. The angels want to help you flow into this beautiful energy, okay, of yeah, let's release some of this energy too. Okay, thank you. All right, angels, messages for my pile 2s. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. Big messages here. Those certainly wanted to come through. Yeah. Whew, yeah. We have number 24, light dancer, illumination, the radiant self, shining soul. This is you. This is who you really are. Look at her just floating in this beautiful, it's almost like this pool. I know it's the galaxy, but it's like, you know how there's no gravity when you're in space? You're just kind of like floating there, and you're just kind of like, wow. It's silent as well. There's no noise. This is the energy that they're wanting you to flow into, to just really release all of what you've been holding on to, and just let go. Let go. Allow yourself to let go. Give yourself permission to let go. Yes, give yourself permission. Say, I give myself permission to use these next 2 hours for complete and total relaxation, just for me, focusing only on me. I give myself permission to release any worries, any thoughts about the outside world for the next, and it could be an entire evening. You could work up to giving yourself an entire evening of just you being in your own little bubble, in your own little space, focusing on you, focusing on what you want to do for you, okay? Wow. Yes, and then we also have fairy energy, growth, expansion, a flowering. What did I say? Yeah, a flowering. This beautiful flower is what they're helping you with. The Fae realm wants to come in as well and help you. So the angels and the Fae's like, wait for us. Don't. And this is really an angel reading. So, but they made sure and pushed their way through. So for sure, if the Fae are coming through, they definitely want to help you with this energy as well. So the angels and the fairy realm want to help you release and get into, growth and expansion are waiting for you when you let go a little bit of this fixed energy, and when you allow yourself to take some time for you, because when you rest, that's going to allow you to have much more strength in your daily life for what you need strength for. And again, look at this moon energy. Yeah. Lots of moon energy here. Lots of divine feminine energy. They're actually wanting me to choose one more oracle, so I am going to obey. I will not say no. Okay, we have 20. Healing the earth, love, humility, and respect. Yeah, so when you get into this new soul growth and new expansion, okay. Yeah, so pile 1 could be your future energy, okay? Pile 1 could be your future energy. So definitely check out pile 1 if this is resonating with you, because that is for sure your future when you allow yourself to rest and recuperate and heal within. You are then going to be a healer for other people, but in a much more balanced way. It's going to be... how do I describe this? So right now you're doing a lot of healing, giving for other people. There's really, pile 1 is for sure your later energy. Okay, this is great. You may feel it's not a two-way street with a lot of people in your life. You may feel like you're doing a lot of the giving. You're not really receiving a whole lot. This is really an energy that you're stepping into once you allow the fairy realm, the angelic realm, your spirit guides, whatever you believe. Once you allow those souls, those spirits to really work with you to soften your mental body, to allow you to embrace your divine feminine, to relax and rest, then you're going to be able to enter into the space of giving people healing. You're going to be in a position of authority, but it's going to be a much more balanced situation where you receive just as much abundance, if not more, than what you're giving. And you're going to be receiving a lot of abundance emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically. That is what is waiting for you. So it's a different kind of giving that you're going to be doing in the future. If that makes sense, that's what's coming through. Okay. And I can't really re-explain that, because when you're channeling, it's like things just come so fast sometimes. So, but I'll trust that I was clear enough with what came through there. Okay, and at the back of the deck we have 9, the angel gate, cleansing, protection, and blessing. Yeah, pile 1 is for sure your later energy. They're wanting to bless you so much, pile 2. Okay, you need to really flow and fall back into the arms of the angels and the fairies. They want to work with you. They want to give you this cleansing. They want to protect your energy. They want to give you a lot of blessing. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And then we're gonna end with cards from my Buddha deck. I do tend to work with Ascended Master Buddha a lot. He has helped me a ton in my own personal healing journey, and I love him so much. Okay, release some of that energy there. Okay, angels and angelic realm. What messages do you have for pile 2? Angels, what messages do you have for my pile 2? Ooh, thank you. So we have renunciation. Give up all ideas about yourself and simply be. Yeah, okay. Ooh, this is perfect for you, pile 2. There is a great difference between struggling in life and loving life. The practice of renunciation, or voluntarily letting go, hello, what were we talking about, will help you end this struggle and make loving life possible. For when you are not struggling, you can give all you have to love, to dream, to be who you truly are, and to everything that you do wholeheartedly. Exactly. Pile 2, this is a perfect way to end your reading. And number 35 coming through here. Yes, you are. Once you allow yourself to pour back into your own cup, to not give from an empty cup, but to allow yourself to receive that energy back, that is going to make loving life beautiful. It won't be a game of survival. It won't be a game of, okay, let's just make it through the day. It'll soon be a beautiful experience of really savoring life, getting so much vibrancy out of life, and really loving you, how you live and who you are, pile 2, okay? So this is beautiful, beautiful. This is actually where I'm going to leave you, but it has been such a pleasure to tap into your energy. Thank you so much. It has been an honor to be able to spend some time here with you, to commune with you, and to be able to hopefully help you a little bit in your own soul's growth, in your own journey. So love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Alrighty, hello, my beautiful, lovely souls. To everyone who chose this beautiful angelite angel, this is going to be your message. This will be your reading. Now, you chose number 41. This is the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra, Archangel Uriel. And the first thing that I am getting here from this card, and especially you picking the angelite with this, the angelite talks about the angels, right? So this is very much connected to the angelic realm, and you are a born channeler. You are very psychic, you're very intuitive, you connect very easily to divine energy through your crown chakra. It is very open. And I'm noticing here with this, they're also saying that you have access to the Akashic records, and you have the authority to be able to read the Akashic records. You have past lives where you have kind of mastered that knowledge, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, and with you, I'm also, yeah, you guys are very whimsical souls, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, also star seeds as well. You may or may not resonate with that term, but you definitely are. Some of you could be star seeds, but you definitely have knowledge that is far beyond this world, and you have spiritual wisdom that's locked inside of your soul. And they're wanting you to grow, to expand. This light coming out from the crown chakra, they're wanting, the angelic realm are wanting to come in to help you expand these natural born abilities, or to help unlock these abilities that you have mastered in past lives. So they're for sure wanting to come in and help you with that, absolutely. And pile 3, for you guys, your energy is also, yeah, this is interesting energy. Sorry, let me just sit with this for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Your energy reminds me of the song, oh gosh, I can't remember who sings it, but it's called Midnight Sun, I think. And I'm super cheesy, but I'm not really cool to have found that song like from just being on top of music trends. I found that song because it was on the soundtrack for To All the Boys I Have Ever Loved Before, or whatever the name of the movie is, on Netflix. So, you know, I didn't find it in the most cool way, but it's an amazing song. And that's kind of what your energy is reminding of. Very cosmic, very otherworldly, very much like this spiritual, like voix, voix, voix is what I keep feeling. It's like this amorphous energy of beautifully like rich violet, blue, gold, silver energy. Yeah, your guys' energy is gorgeous. You have gorgeous energy. You may not let people in easily, however, because it's a little bit tougher for me to tap into your energy than it was for me to tap into pile 1 and pile 2's. But that's okay. You kind of know what you like, and you know who you kind of like to surround yourself with, and it may take you a little bit to warm up to other people, which is completely, you know, valid. And don't feel like you have to change yourself, pile 3, because you know that is a part of you for a reason. But yes, okay, that's initially what I'm getting. They also pulled my eyes over to my crystal grid, my Merkaba. So this is something that you might want to, yeah, you can see it better against the, well, I don't know if you can, This is something that they're wanting you to kind of meditate with to increase your spiritual abilities. So they actually make the platonic solids in crystal form. So you can actually buy crystal sets of the platonic solids. And I happen to get this crystal set of the platonic solids in rose quartz. And I put the Merkaba on my crystal grid. And the Merkaba is just one pyramid facing upward and another pyramid facing downward. And you may benefit also from Merkaba meditations. It took me a little bit to get used to at first because one pyramid spins clockwise, the other pyramid below it spins counterclockwise, and that energy, your body is in the middle of these two shapes, right? And so it's a little bit dizzying at first to be able to experience that. So I had to do it a couple of times before my energy could kind of acclimate to that flow and that meditation. So totally okay for you if you need to, but Merkaba meditations, I'm hearing, are going to help you a ton in being able to get these crystal platonic solids and be able to use these for meditations. That's also going to help you in your spiritual and psychic abilities kind of move up to the next level is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that is number one, what I'm hearing for you guys. Wow. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Also this, yeah, they're also telling me this. I don't know why I'm showing you my collection here. This is an organite pyramid, and organite is essentially materials that help against electromagnetic frequency smog, like the 5G that our phones and electronics emit is very harmful to us, especially if we keep those electronics in our bedrooms. Our energy systems absorb those EMFs, but the organite here actually helps to combat that, and it helps to cleanse our energy systems, and it does some other cool stuff. I'm not really well versed in all of the things that organite does, but for sure look it up because they're encouraging you to also get a piece of this. They make them in bigger pyramids than what I have here. They make them in like pyramids that are like yay big as opposed to what I have here. So, you know, whatever intuitively feels right for you, but they're definitely saying to check that out as well for you guys. Okay. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah. And I am a little bit quirky, so if you're here for that, great. If you're not, I'm sorry, not sorry, because I can't change who I am. So you're going to hear strange accents coming out of me. You're going to hear me singing from time to time. Yeah, that's just the theater nerd in me coming out. Let's cleanse some of this energy from the last pile. So yeah, that's who I am, and that's kind of what this is here. So yeah, just warning you, giving you a fair warning. So if that's not your jam, all good. But that's who I am. So, ooh, am I taking those? No. Okay. I always have to ask, cause yeah, okay. That one was adamant. That one adamantly wanted to come out. Yeah, King of Cups, first off, describing your energy. Woo! This is you. The water speaks about the emotional body as well. So you could be very well versed in your emotional body. You're very empathic. You know how to use your emotions wisely, though. You're a very good ruler over your emotional body. You're very intelligent as well, pile 3. Okay. You have a great way of being able to influence those around you is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you have a very big influence in your friend group, in your family dynamic. People listen to you. People listen to what you have to say, pile 3. Okay. All right. Archangel Uriel, messages for pile 3, please. I may have called you pile 2 actually earlier on, so I apologize if I did that. Yeah, this is definitely pile 3. Okay, you guys are just as special, just as important. So definitely don't mean to take away from that at all. Archangel Uriel. Yeah, thank you. Interesting. We have the devil. Don't freak out. It's okay. The devil, a lot of times, yeah, I'm going to pull some more cards, but a lot of times the devil just means rebirth. It means transformation. It means going from one state to another, one stage of growth to another stage. Am I taking that? No. Okay. So that's, you know, the devil is nothing to be afraid of. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I got that card. What does it mean? Am I, you know, something bad? Not necessarily. The devil, I see it as kind of a catalyst. Did any of these flip up right? They did. I felt that. Yeah, okay. And then we had judgment pop out with this angelic choir coming forth. Yeah, you guys are very intelligent. You're very wise. People listen to you. Yeah, I need to pull something out. This is very interesting energy. Okay. Archangel Uriel. Messages for my pile of threes, please. Archangel Uriel. Messages for my pile 3, please, for the collective, and pile 3, please. Am I taking that? Yes, okay. I need this. Okay. So they want me to take this one. Temperance is what popped out. So again, heavy angelic energy, you know, and you can actually be from the angelic realm, pile 3. You have the angelite, you have the crown chakra, you're very intuitive, you have a very, you're very well adept at your emotional body. Yeah, you definitely, some of you could be from the angelic realms. Some people may tell you like, oh wow, I just love your energy. I love being in your energy. Oh my gosh, sorry. We got one on the floor. We're good. We got a runner. We got a runner, people. It's okay. Some people may say they love being in your energy. They love being around you. Some people may say like, wow, you're such an angel. You know, and you very well could be. We have, again, water energy here. Water energy. Yeah, you guys are born manifestors. You guys are born manifestors. Look at the crown in the background as well. Yeah, temperance. You have a very good control over your emotional body. I'm hearing over your mental body as well. You can be very balanced when you want to be. We're all human. We go through stages of life where we're imbalanced or when things happen, but you're very self-aware, pile 3. You're very self-aware of who you are, of what needs to be done. If anything is out of alignment in your life, you're very good about pulling your energy back, taking some time to look within yourself, to self-reflect. Your soul knows how to do that. It is a master at doing that. What did I just smell? I just smelled something. My psychic sense has been acting up the past couple of months because it's coming in fresh. I didn't used to pay attention to it, but I just smelled something that almost smelled like petunias or tulips or some sort of flower, very specific flower, roses maybe. So I don't know if you like those flowers or if you have a garden where you grow those flowers or if you have received those flowers from people recently. Yeah, I'm also being shown these as well. So flowers are coming through for sure. I'm smelling something like that. And I don't have anything going on in my house. I don't have a candle. Well, I have this candle on, but that smells like mango. So that's not what I'm smelling. Anyway, so that's coming through. Yeah, the Empress. Oh my gosh. Pile 3. Oh, beautiful. You guys are beautiful. Yeah. You're a master. This is who you are. You're in your element. This is, if you don't feel like you can channel, if you don't feel intuitive, if you don't feel connected to the higher realms, to the angelic realm, if you don't feel like people take you seriously or whatever, fill in the blank for whatever your situation is, you're being called to step into that because your soul knows how to exist that way, how to manifest those feelings, that amount of fulfillment in the world, that amount of wholeness in this plane of existence. It knows how to do that. Yeah, and do you see? Yeah. Are those? Yeah, they are. Those are flowers on her dress. Yeah. Flowers could be very significant to you for whatever reason. You could have fake flowers in your room is what I'm hearing. That could resonate for some of you. It's very interesting and specific. So yes, there's a lot of red energy in here as well, orange energy, kind of reddish orange. So a lot of sacral root chakra energy in here as well. So this could be calling you to ground a little bit more because you do have such an open crown chakra. Sometimes you could disassociate very easily or be off in your own kind of own little bubble, your own imaginary land. And it could be that the angelic realm is really wanting to help you kind of ground that beautifully rich, higher vibrational energy into this earthly plane. And also creativity is coming through with the sacral chakra. So I'm hearing something about that. So you guys could be gardeners. You could want to be, interested in something like that, or being out in nature. Yeah, there's a lot of natural elements here. So mountains, water, pastures, trees, the ocean, I see lots of nature here as well. So that could be a good way for you to be able to ground your root chakra. Sitting on Mother Gaia, sitting on the grass, sitting on the bare earth, when you connect your root chakra physically to the earth, that allows excess energy, unwanted energy as well, any anxious energy, any amount of depression or, fear, stagnancy, take whatever resonates. Any unwanted energy, you can allow that when you're sitting on the earth, the bare earth, you can allow that to flow through you and imagine that energy going through your root chakra into Mother Gaia, and she will help to transmute and cleanse that energy for you. So that's something else that's coming through as well, okay? Also, on the back, we have the Fool. Yeah, you guys are in for an expansion. The angels want to help you expand your spiritual and psychic gifts for sure. They're wanting to help you. And again, with the flowers, oy vey, yeah, we got a lot of that going on here. So they're certainly wanting to help you blossom. Yeah, they're wanting to help you blossom into this new season of life and really come into your own, come into this Empress energy that you either do embody or that they're wanting you to embody, right? So that is certainly something that they will help you with. You just need to call on them and ask them for that divine guidance and support, and they will be there to help you with that and through that, okay? So that is initially kind of the overview of the energy that I'm getting here. Let's kind of dive. Am I taking this? Yes. Let's dive a little bit further. I'm so sorry. That's probably painful for your ears. I will stop doing that. I apologize. Maybe I'll edit that out. Okay. If I do, then it's just null and void. Okay. So we have here 15 deep emotions. We have unknown feelings and past life influences. Yeah, you guys are very, very old souls. Okay. And again, we have the emotions card coming out. You guys are very empathic. You guys feel your emotions very, very easily. I'm being drawn again to this almost Greco-Greek style of border here, kind of like what you would see in Hercules. And I'm being taken to Atlantis. I'm being shown Atlantis. So you guys definitely could have past lives in Atlantis. That could definitely resonate for you. But yes, you're very well centered usually, and you're very in touch with how you feel, with your emotions, with your feelings. You use your emotions as allies is what I'm hearing. So some people can be overwhelmed by their emotions. They can feel burdened by what they feel sometimes. They may avoid what they feel, but you actually take what you feel and you transmute that energy very easily. So you are able to take your emotions and you can use it to grow. You can use it to heal. You can use it to help other people. And even when you're going through something painful, you take solace, I'm hearing, in doing things for yourself, like journaling or, having quiet time or doing something that you truly love, spending time in nature, by the beach, in the forest, wherever you live, in the desert, right? The desert can be just as beautiful as a lush green forest, but you allow yourself to kind of feel those emotions so that you can take those emotions through its cycle before you rise up to the next cycle. Because when we evolve as souls, it's interesting because, okay, they're wanting me to explain this. So a lot of times here on the 3D plane, we think that time is linear, right? We think like, oh, you know, this year, next year, today, tomorrow, future, past. That doesn't exist in the higher realms, in higher dimensions, right? So everything, all time exists now. So linear time is just an illusion of the 3D plane. So what happens is when we grow and when we evolve, it actually doesn't happen in a linear way. So that's why some days you can feel totally like you've overcome something, and then another day you can be like, why is this coming up again? I thought I was over this. It's because all time is now. Time is happening above, beside, below, in front, in back, you know, all around. And so our growth is like a spiral. It doesn't just like happen straight up. It's like you go through a level and then you go to another level, and it's the same, but it's different because you're entering into a new space, a new paradigm, a new timeline, right? In your soul's growth in that journey. So that's kind of what's happening here. You're able to go through the cycle of the emotions of one level of soul growth, and you can enter into the next cycle of emotions that leads to the next bout of soul growth. And you use your emotional body as an ally in that way. It's a strength of yours is what I'm hearing. It's like a strategic way that you move through energy quickly, and you alchemize energy very easily that way. That's interesting. I've never even thought of that before. That was so cool. Dang. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, that's you. That is you, my dears. Beautiful. Okay. Alrighty. So, all right. Archangel Uriel, messages for my pile threes, please. Messages for my pile threes. Messages for my pile threes. My pile threes. My pile threes. Yes. Let's cleanse the energy a little bit. Let's loosen that energy up just a tad. There we go. Okay. Did we get any others that came through? Right, set up that. That was the only one. Okay. So what came through was 36, duality, many meanings, misunderstanding. Yeah, so you guys are very deep souls, pile 3. A lot of people could misunderstand you. They could feel like you are good or that you're bad or whatever, but you're very misunderstood when it comes down to it by some people. This could either be by a group of people or by a specific group of people, but you are you're above all of that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hecate. If you guys have never heard of the goddess Hecate, she is a Greek goddess, and she is a goddess of magic and of higher realms. She works a lot with the crown chakra and the magic realm, but I work with her a lot, and she is a goddess who is very misunderstood, and she may be coming through here wanting to work with you, pile 3. She's a very powerful goddess, so maybe do some meditations with her, maybe do some research to find out if that really is going to be the best fit for your soul's growth at this time. But I do work with her a bit, and she has helped me a lot in my soul growth, and she helps people in transition. So I feel like you are in a transition right now of coming into this next layer of your spiritual gifts, of your spiritual abilities, whether it's going to be different for everyone, but you're either coming into this fresh, having this past life experience within you that you need to tap into and unlock, or you've been for many years, I'm hearing for some of you, for many years, you've had these spiritual abilities that you've tapped into, but now it's like the angels are wanting to help you tap into this next level of your abilities, right? And so the angelic realm is here to support you with that. And then I believe Hecate is coming through here as well to help you with that also, okay? Alrighty, Archangel Uriel. And Archangel Uriel specifically is wanting to help you as well. She wanted me to add that. She was like, hey, I'm here too. What am I, chopped liver? No, you are not. You are beautiful, Archangel Uriel. All right, messages for pile 3 from Archangel Uriel. Ooh, hello. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh, this came out in the previous two piles. That is so funny. We have number 12, touching earth, planting something new. Yeah, this is a season of growth for all of the collectives, okay? This is a big season of transformation for everybody, but for you guys, again, the angelic realm is wanting to help you with your abilities. They're wanting to help you either awaken to your abilities or to tap into the next layer, the next level, the next evolution point of your abilities. Okay, that is a big message coming through here. So allow them, call on them to be able to help you with this. Okay, they're here to support you. They want to help you seed this new energy into the earth. Okay. And then we also have here angelic assistance. Yeah, divine guidance and loving support. Number 6. What did I say? I feel like you guys are from the angelic realm. That is a strong energy that I'm getting here. And they are certainly coming through wanting to work with you because you are an angelic soul. You are one of the angels and they see you as family. Pile 3 is what I'm hearing. That's beautiful. They see you as family and they want to help you enter into this next phase of your life to plant this new energy into yourself, okay? So that is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for you. Oh, love it. And okay, let's see. Archangel Uriel. Thank you. Oh no, that's too many. I can't take all those, honey. Okay, Archangel Uriel. Messages for pile 3. Archangel Uriel. Messages for pile 3. Yeah, and they're actually showing me as well the back of they're showing me the flower of life, and this isn't the proper flower of life. Like when you actually research the flower of life, it doesn't look exactly like this, but they're showing me the flower of life on the back of this deck. So you could do well to meditate with the image of the flower of life. That sacred geometry, being able to either draw it, which that could be very intricate to draw, so maybe maybe don't do that, but maybe just taking a picture of the flower of life and meditating on that image. I'm being shown that that's going to unlock an energetic pattern within your soul's blueprint. Wow. I don't know what that means, but take that how it resonates. It's going to unlock some sort of wisdom within you, some sort of energetic, I can't even remember what I just said, whatever in your soul's blueprint, that's what it's going to unlock for you. Okay. So definitely look up the flower of life and do some meditations on that. Is a big message from Archangel Uriel here. Thank you so much. Am I taking all of these? Yes. Okay. Alrighty. So funny. This is the same amount of cards that was there before that I was like, nope, that's too many. She's very adamant. So we have number 3, the Mother Awakens, compassion, nurture, and guidance. Beautiful. Look at that rainbow light from the angelic realm going all the way into your heart space. This is where your higher heart chakra, your heart chakra is. This is you. You are the embodiment of divine feminine energy. Okay. Pile 3, this is beautiful. And do you see this water energy in the background? I'm telling you, you are very self-aware. You're very much in tune with your emotional body. And the archangels in the angelic realm want to help you with your heart chakra as well. So they may want to help you release any blockages that you may have there. But they definitely want to seed in this new light within your soul. Okay. And then we also have the Green Man. Okay, interesting. Rising energy surge and fertility. So the Green Man is another god, masculine energy this time, but he's coming through wanting to work with you as well. So definitely research him. Look up any meditations with the Green Man, but he is coming through wanting to work with you to help you with your gifts, to help you in this new season of your life, bringing forth this beautiful psychic in tune energy that you have. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Then we also have number 19, the healing temple of lunar light, life cycles, energy healing, and communication. Yeah, what did I say about cycles? You're very much in tune with your emotional body and with cycles in general. And we have the moon here in the back. So what I was saying earlier is you use your emotions as a as your strength to be able to heal energetic patterns within you. And this is just confirming that you are very much aware of accessing this divine healing temple within you and allowing for support from higher dimensional beings of the light conscious, from your spirit guides as well, from ancestors of the light conscious. You know how to traverse these waters is what I'm hearing. Like, this is like nothing for you. You have done this before. And so if you're not aware of this yet, if you're from, there's two energies that I'm feeling here. If you are part of this pile where it's like, hey, I've never even tapped into my spiritual abilities before. Like, I don't know if this is even real. Like, you go through a period where you question yourself, absolutely. But, if you're part of that group, your soul knows how to access this energy, knows how to access this healing. And the angels want to help you break this open, break it open, right? Okay. And then we also have number 27, full moon temple. So we have the healing temple, and then we have the full moon temple. This is celebration, peak, and transcendent moment. Yeah, again with the water, you guys, and another full moon here. We have the full moon and the full moon. So this is a lot of divine feminine energy coming through for sure. And it's funny. Yeah, it's really funny. We have a lot of Mother Gaia energy here. So Mother Gaia may be coming through wanting to work with you, but we have a lot of this green energy coming through. And then we have Luna coming through, the moon energy coming through. So the moon is definitely you may be affected a lot by the moon cycles is what I'm hearing. So definitely look that up. If there's any days that you're feeling under the weather, or you're like, what's wrong with me? I feel so drained, or I feel really so full of energy today. What's going on? Look at the moon cycle that day, because very, very possibly you're going to be in line with what that cycle is in for the moon. And yes, and the moon goes through a lot of cycles. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, like, it's kind of like when you speak another language and you're trying to be an interpreter for other people of what you're hearing. That's what this is. Like, when you channel, it's like you're a person who's bilingual and you're trying to translate for another person who doesn't speak the language. And so that's kind of like the energy. I'm so sorry. I don't know why they told me to tell you that. Maybe that can help some of you who have been struggling with channeling. I don't know. That was for somebody. I'm not sure who it is, but I'm going to leave it there. So anyway, where was I? Oh, yes, the moon and the cycles. So you are very much in tune with the cycles, and you use your own emotional cycles to heal, but you could do well to actually tap into the moon. So we have Mother Gaia coming through wanting to work with you, Goddess Hecate. We have the Green Man coming through, as well as the moon in general being something that you're very affected by. So you may want to tap into lunar meditations, or be able to moon manifestations. Yeah, that's something that just came through. You manifest very easily with the moon, with the moon's cycles. So definitely look up manifestations with the moon, because your soul knows how to do that. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Now we are going to end with messages from my Buddha deck. I work a lot with the Ascended Master Buddha, and he has helped me so much in my own spiritual journey. So Archangel Uriel, what messages do you have for my pile threes? Ooh, that was a close one. She was like, nope, not that one. I have something else for my pile threes. That is so funny. Okay, let's see. Archangel, am I taking that? Yeah. Okay. Archangel Uriel. What messages do you have for my pile threes? What messages do you have for my pile threes? Did any flip over? None of them flipped over. Okay. Archangel Uriel. Woohoo! Okay, there we go. She was like, this is the one. Okay, what do we have here? Number 30, determination. It is you who must make the effort. The master only points the way, Buddha. At its core, determination embodies the mental quality of lasting endurance, the physical quality of healthy, vibrant earth energy, and the spiritual quality that comes with knowing you are moving in the right direction. Yeah. Yeah, so there's two things coming through here. So I'll show you the card first off, and this is number 30. Okay, determination. So mental, physical body, and then the spiritual body is being shown here. So there's three different dimensions coming through. So being in alignment is needed here with this new phase of your life, with this transformation. Being able to access your spiritual gifts either for the first time or to go to the next level in your spiritual gifts is going to be made much easier when you align yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Okay, that all needs to be in alignment here. So what that means is if you want to embrace, it's kind of a similar message that came through for pile one, but in a different way. But what's happening here is if you want to expand your gifts, if you want to head into this new season of your life, call upon the angels, but what you do determines where you're going to go in the future, right? So you need to make sure that you're implementing daily habits, because it's like the gym. If you don't go to the gym, you can't expect to have, six-pack abs, for example, or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing here with spiritual abilities, with channeling, with becoming attuned to new energies or expanding gifts that are already there that you've tapped into. You need to be able to exercise those on a regular basis. It's like a muscle. So it's not just going to happen because you want it to. It very well could. I'm not going to discount that. Every person's journey is different, but for the most part, a lot of this 3D plane is meant to teach us that we need to instill intentional habits of self-care into our daily lives and intentional habits to be able to grow what it is that we want to grow. What we focus on grows, right? And so they're telling you, and I'm being called here to tell you that you need to have that in alignment. What you think needs to align with what you do, with what you think, with what you do, with who you are. If that makes sense. That all needs to be in alignment. So your habits, your thought life, that all needs to be in alignment with you wanting to go into this next season of your life, because there are big blessings coming through here. There's a big expansion, a big growth spurt happening. That's an interesting way to describe this. Big growth spurt happening in your psychic abilities, in your spiritual intuition, in your crown chakra. They want to give you a big upgrade here. And you've done it in past lives for sure. It's a matter of tuning in this lifetime to those abilities. So alrighty, my pile ones, that is everything that I have for you, my beautiful, beautiful souls. It's been a pleasure to kind of read this energy and take some time with you today, and it's been such an honor. So thank you so much, and I love you all very, very much. I'll see you in the next reading.